So one of the things that I do um, is I try to do ongoing communication. I think I over communicate. But one of the things that I do, we'll take my board, for example. So I will send, it's not scheduled. It's, when things are happening, if it's something of interest, because one of the deals that I make with my board, particularly my board chair, is I will do my best to never let you hear anything negative about us out on the street. I can't guarantee that because you just never know. But also, I want you to hear the good stuff from me. And so she and I have standing one-on-ones. And so one of the things that I try to do is do periodic communication to the board and, hey, updates or, this is whatever's going on, particularly in the summer months when we don't meet. Our board doesn't meet again until September. So if something interesting or fun or good happens, I'll send out a little communication. And I started doing the same thing with my staff. Because what I realized is that in a perfect world, the things that we talk about in executive leadership meetings will trickle down to operations team meetings, will trickle down to department meetings. And yet that's not happening. So it needs to, a lot of information needs to come from me. And so I send periodic updates to the staff because they hear things, they see things like, oh, here's what this thing is, or here's why we're doing this. And it's not about running the organization by committee or anything like that. It's just about making sure that people are fully informed. And I think it also helps people understand why their job is important as we work to, if we're implementing a strategic plan or just why it's important in the overall mission of the organization. And I do try to highlight and call out um, successes when they happen. We do, what do we call them? Atta girls or atta guys. And so if we're in a staff meeting or something, we'll do atta girls and atta guys. But I'll do those in emails. With regards to, while everyone knows Girl Scouts at cookie time, they don't know us on a daily basis. They often don't know what we're doing. And so I've started doing these LinkedIn articles and I talk about, if it's stuff that we're doing or if it's not a position paper, but just something about highlighting the thing, whatever the thing of the day is, and sort of tying that back to the work that we do at Girl Scouts. And I'm finding that it's helping us to not only elevate our um, our analytics and our views on LinkedIn, but it really is informing people of what we're doing or the way we're doing it. Or if I did an article a couple months ago and I can't even remember what I was talking about, but I got a couple of calls from colleagues who said, wait a minute, you all are doing this thing. And I said, yeah, we are. And they were like, oh, well, we should have a conversation because we're doing this other thing. And so I think to just be now every organization is completely different, obviously. And so the ways in which you need to communicate are different. The ways in which leadership needs to communicate with staff are different. But my approach is because first of all, my staff sits in six different offices plus two camps. So we're spread out. So we get everyone in the room together twice a year. Um, so it's not like everybody's going to see me walking down the hallway and say, "Hey, Monica, how's the thing or what's the thing?" So I'm also very mindful of that. So you have to, depending upon your situation, you often have to get very creative in the way that you communicate.